Guys, Markus from SceneTV. We are down at Adelaide Festival Centre today for Dusty the Musical. We're actually going to go behind the scenes, talk to the star herself, Amy Lehpamer, who plays Dusty Springfield. Let's go. We're with Amy Lehpamer. How are you, darling?
Good.
Good to see you.
You too.
Congratulations on the role, Dusty Springfield.
Thank you.
The musical, of course, is called Dusty the Musical. Are you enjoying it?
It's wonderful. Yeah, it's a great time. I'm really having a beautiful time here in Adelaide.
Adelaide. Well, you know what? You come back quite often now, don't you? You were only here last year or the year before?
Last year. No, now it's last year, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Just in August for Sound of Music.
Yeah, which went incredibly well.
Yeah, it did.
So playing a movie character icon and moving into a superstar singing icon, wow, 2 major roles.
Indeed, yes.
Challenging? Which one was more challenging, do you think?
It's kind of hard to say. They're very different, so there's not really a barometer you can measure it by. It's just they require really different things and different kind of discipline, and so just approach them, I guess, differently in a way. So I feel really lucky to have had the chance to do both because they couldn't be more different.
And just start at the very beginning because it's a very good place to start. Don't you see what I did? That was funny.
Very nice.
I know. Now we're really lucky because Amy's brought us backstage. So the stage is right there. You can't see it. The stage is right there.
That way.
This is where all the quick change happens. All the wigs get thrown on. All the costumes get changed. It's really exciting. Do you want to walk us through it?
Sure.
Some of these garments. Tell us some of your favourites. This isn't your section.
This isn't my section.
This is Nicole's section,
yes.
everybody. I don't know Nicole, but I'm sure she's lovely. But let's have a wander through. Show us some of your favourite bits.
Well, so this is, so Nicole has she's in the ensemble, so she does a lot of different things. At one point, her and I share a costume because
she doesn't put her shoes away very well, does she?
It's very. If you saw how quickly these changes happened, you wouldn't put them away either. It's a pretty quick transition that everybody has to do. So everyone's really good at jumping back here, getting it done and going back out on stage before you know it. This costume is a funny one because Nicole's actually my body double at one point in the show. I don't have time to get onto stage, so she wears this and then we do a little swap at a certain point and I come out in the same outfit, so it's quite fun. We're twinning.
And the audience never knows.
No, they wouldn't know.
They do now.
Well, they do now. But it's like, a bit of theatre magic. And I also wear this costume too because Nicole is one of the Lana sisters, as I am at the start of the show, so we get to wear gold jumpsuits, which is always a life highlight, I think. And if someone's not careful, I might try and steal mine at the end of the show.
I've won something like this once or twice in my life. Let's move on to Ella and KK and Sheridan. Wow, look at all this. Look at this, though.
Yeah, they're beautiful. So this is all a reproduction of a dress that I wear in the show because, kind of a bit of a nightmare sequence. I get put upon by, different versions of myself in a kind of dream.
So have these been made for the show?
Absolutely, yeah. Wow. They've all been designed by Isaac Loomis. He's very, very clever. And
he was a busy boy. Very,
very busy guy. And all based on things that, my costumes have all been based on things that Dusty's worn in her life. Yeah. So he's done brilliant reproductions. And then the ensemble, of course, are going through the eras from the 60s right through to the 90s.
Yeah, cool. Oh, look, the wig station.
Wigs!
Yay!
Yes.
There's hundreds of them, isn't there?
There are quite a few. I don't know the exact number. I think a little under 100, but just under. But they're all beautifully maintained and they're gorgeous wigs. And, again, as we're going through different eras, everybody in the ensemble has to be so many different characters. So, I get to play one person the whole time. They've got to change personalities constantly. So it is a kind of wonderful thing as they transform back here.
And the work to keep them in this state every night must be huge.
Oh, it's absolutely massive. It's a massive undertaking.
Look at them all over here.
Yeah.
Stacks.
Stacks
This
and
is
stacks.
the brunette section.
It
The
seems.
raven and the brunette section. This is the blondes.
A few blondes at the top of the show.
Where's your area? Where's your wigs and
Mine are a little further down here.
Okay. Oh, hang on. What's this?
That's not mine.
You don't wear that one,
I don't wear mine. I don't wear that one. We have a drag queen in Act 2 who gets to wear that beautiful number, so it's pretty spectacular.
It's a showstopper, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's fantastic. These are Virginia Gay's beautiful auburn wigs. They're pretty wonderful, actually.
They're a bit wonderful.
I think this one's my favourite.
So, out of all the numbers in the show, because there's like 36 or something, isn't there? I think
so.
And you're essentially singing all of them apart from 4, I believe. What would be your favourite track that you do?
It changes, really. I don't really have particular favourites. Once you sort of get into the show, you're on a kind of track and you're going along, and every night the audience reaction will be different. And so, as parents say, they don't have a favourite child, which we all know they're lying. But, they say that, and I kind of say the same thing about the songs in the show, because it does vary from show to show which one I really like to do. Which
is the one do you think that the audience most connects with, do you think?
Well, I think Son of a Preacher Man, they definitely connect with. The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And I Only Want to Be With You is an interesting one because it's at the top of the show, sung by young Mary, like younger self, Bailey Carson, and she sings it in kind of a way that people aren't used to hearing it. So I think they're aching to hear the kind of original dusty version, which we don't do to the curtain call, but everyone seems to have a massive smile on their face when we get to that point.
And of course, this number.
Yes.
This is like huge. I'm a massive Pet Shop Boys.
Ah, wonderful.
And when these babies come out, they essentially are actresses in themselves, aren't they?
Oh, they're beautiful, these boas. All the headpieces, aren't they?
This, of course, is the Pet Shop Boys number.
Yes.
What have I done to deserve this?
Yes.
Is that correct?
It is.
The track, yes. Brilliant number.
It is.
Which was the big revival in the
80s, mid-80s, yeah. Yep. Yeah, Dusty's big comeback. But it's pretty wonderful because the staging of that is based on the film clip. So if you go on YouTube and you have a look at the Pet Shop Boys, What Have I Done to Deserve This, you'll see that the same hallmarks of that, including, some kind of terribly bad jazz dancing in the middle of it, which is spectacularly done by Ruben in our cast. Little bits of detail, this light bulb, the girls adjusting all their costumes and things. It's a really self-aware kind of film clip, and they really recreate it beautifully on stage.
Exciting. So where are you after Adelaide? Where does this go next?
This is it. It's the only place you can see it.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And it's here until January the 22nd?
Yes.
Tickets are still available, so make sure you get yours.
Please.
Amy, this has been a delight.
Thank
you so much.
My pleasure.
Mwah. Mwah. Enjoy
Thanks so
Adelaide.
much. I will.
Have the best season.
I will. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
I love it. I love the wigs, the costumes, everything.
Amazing. I love it. Brings back a lot of memories. I used to wear those outfits.
Absolutely loving it. I saw it 10 years ago and it's sort of completely different, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
It's great. We're really enjoying it.
Absolutely amazing. Colours, singing, she is just absolutely gorgeous as well. Oh, yeah, gorgeous. Only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man.